being online too much and being perhaps isolated and vulnerable to radicalisation was an issue. Debate and abuse, particularly targeted towards politicians and those in public life. You know, there's a lot of abuse targeted towards people who are not in public. But it's interesting, Stephen Pollard, who's editor of the Jewish Chronicle, has written in the Daily Mail today that we mustn't let the issue of abuse online distract us from toxic, and we need action to address it. But that is a separate issue to what led to his death. Ian, when you talked to Sir David Amess on your podcast, which we just showed a clip of, he actually alluded to a high-profile politician. He was never a minister. What he did was hours, and sometimes people look at politicians and think it's the cabinet, or perhaps, you know, the people who... The fact of the matter is, he was the people's politician, really, wasn't he? Abuse is a line that we need to plan B at some stage, do you think? We're at that age group who's only vaccinated once.
Yes. Some
protection, but not the whole protection or the better protection.
Yep. Morning.
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the programme.
Look, my arms are not disappearing into cyberspace. First time in 2 years. This is...
It's actually quite discombobulating.
It is a bit, isn't it? Should we go back to the way we were?
Yes, we've loosened the social distancing on this programme. So we are sitting a little closer together, and we no longer have that weird graphic line between us.
Well, I dropped my pen last week. I don't know if you were watching, and I bent down to pick it up as you were asking a question, and you said he's disappeared.
Yeah.
I've just gone into cyberspace.
Doctor Who or
We'll get back used to it, because co-presenting is about co-presenting quite closely together, and it's been quite hard.
That's close enough, thanks.
Is that close enough?
Because we're less aftershave now. We're just...
Okay. I can hear you. I mean, it's been a struggle to hear sometimes.
The old
ones are the worst.
Yeah.
Look, OK, so in that sense, we're getting back to normal, but it's been an extraordinarily abnormal weekend. We're joined by the Mirror's Kevin Maguire.
You say the former Home Secretary, Jackie Smith.
And condolences of the entire Good Morning Britain team go to the family this morning.
Yeah.
Profoundest condolences.
Yeah. Thank you. As we remember Sir David Amess with his friend Stephen Cottrell, the Archbishop of York, and Richard Hillgrove, who was one of the last people to speak with him just minutes before the attack.
And
you're watching
Good Morning Britain on ITV. It's 6:52. 4 minutes to 7, and, well, this is it. It's the final week of the biggest competition this programme has ever done. Andy has all the details on how you could become a millionaire. Thanks a lot, Andy. Well, look, these figures are really weird. We're going to talk about this. The latest figures on COVID are revealing that the UK now has the second highest rate of cases on the planet.
Deaths are creeping up to, with 119 recorded yesterday. To talk us through all of this, joined in the studio. Right, just after 7 o'clock, let's have the weather with Laura.